Love is a mighty power, a great and complete good. Love alone lightens every burden and makes rough places smooth. It bears every hardship as though it were nothing and renders all bitterness sweet and acceptable. Nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing is stronger. Nothing is higher. Nothing is wider. Nothing is more pleasant. Nothing fuller or better in heaven or in earth. The love is born of God. Love flies, it runs, it leaps. It's joy. It is free and unrestrained. Love knows no limits, but ardently transcends all bounds. Love feels no burden, takes no account of toil, attempts things beyond its strength.
We are humbled and overwhelmed by all who have traveled such great distances to be with us. I might have mentioned to Kim a time or two how it sure would have been easier if Katrina had fallen in love with one of the millions of eligible bachelors in America. Bill and Sue probably felt the same way from the other side of the pond, too. Growing up with Katrina was always fun. When she was 8 or 9 years old, we went to the movie theater to see Reese Witherspoon, who played Elle Woods in the movie Legally Blonde. And I don't know if you guys over on this side of the pond watched the movie, but from that point on, I knew we had an aspiring lawyer in the works. Katrina was constantly mediating amongst our family squabbles. Between her sisters and brother, and then even between Kim and I. Later on, after more formal legal education, she has gone from mediator to detective to judge, jury, and executioner. Good luck with that one, Cameron. Katrina's history of good choices did not end there. Katrina first became interested and romantically involved with Cameron when she studied abroad in London, as we all know. Rumor has it, while out at a nightclub with Cameron, she went up to Cameron and planted a big kiss on Cameron's lips. Now we find ourselves in a wedding in a castle in Inverness, Scotland. You know, everybody here knows that we can pick our friends, but cannot pick our relatives. Kim and I feel we got real lucky to find ourselves related to Bill and Sue Nelson. We even feel pretty good about Cameron marrying one of my special daughters. All of us who traveled, and let me speak for all of us who traveled to Scotland have enjoyed the people, the countryside, the Loch Ness, the golf, and now this setting here at Ardross Castle. I know I can speak from everybody here that has traveled. We are so thankful for all the people here that have made us feel so welcome and comfortable during our stay. May God bless your marriage and walk hand in hand with you all the days of your lives. Here's to Mr. and Mrs. Nelson.
Cameron. We've been together for 864 days, and for those 864 days, you've been the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning, and the last thing I think about before I go to sleep. We've experienced graduations, new jobs, new cities, new goals, and many adventures together. I love you because you make me a happier and better person every day. You challenge me, you support me, encourage me, and lift me up. You complete me. When I look at you, Cameron, I know you're the greatest gift God could ever give me. I choose you today, I'll choose you again tomorrow, and I'll go on choosing you every day for the rest of my life. I promise to be faithful and to choose you daily. I pledge to put you first over all else. I vow never ever to stop dreaming with you. I pledge to always believe in you and help you see the incredible man you are. You will never ever walk alone because I vow to always be by your side and on your team. Cameron, I take you as my husband to have and hold for all the days of our lives.
Katrina, Sophia, since I met you, my life has completely changed. I think most of the people know that I'm maybe a little bit indecisive at times, but if there's one decision I made that was ever right, it was getting down on one knee and proposing to you. You're my best friend, biggest supporter, and you're always down to get dessert after dinner. I will not take our time together for granted, and because words cannot do it, I promise to show you for the rest of our lives how much I love you. I believe in you. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams and never take yourself too seriously. I promise to be with you for the good times and the bad times. I promise to be loyal and faithful to you and to put you before all else. I promise to never stop making up songs and singing them to you, even though you wish I would. I vow to have the patience that love's demands, to speak when words are needed, and to be silent when they're not. I take you to be my wife, to have and to hold for the rest of our lives. Of course, saving the best to last, Katrina Nelson. I can't begin to express how much I love you and how incredible you are, and that you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm just so happy I can call you my wife. Again, it's been We've been planning this wedding for over a year now, and I use the word we loosely. Katrina did absolutely all of the work, and the best thing about being a man is I can just turn up and be here. But I just genuinely feel so lucky to have a bride that is all the things that I mentioned in my vows and more. I mean, she is everything that I could have asked for, and I'm just so excited to be together for the rest of our lives.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Nelson. You may kiss the bride.